Welcome to online lecture series by Seth Vidya Mandir English High School Junior College of Commerce and Science. Welcome students, I Miss Alka Chaube taking class 10 subject algebra. So here students I am taking chapter 3, that is arithmetic progression. Welcome back students. Let's move on exercise 3.2. So in this 3.2 exercise, here I am taking the question number 2. The question number 2 is decide whether the following sequence is an AP. If so, find the 20th term of the progression. It means students, here we have the sequences, and in the sequence we have to find out the 20th term. Here this is first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, and dash 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 till 20th term we have to find out. It means we have to find out what is the value of 20th term in the given sequence. But before we have to find out the given sequence is AP or not. So let's move on for the solution. So as you know very well students, when we have the sequence, initially we can write the all terms. So A, it means initial term, that is equal to T1, as you know very well in the exercise 3.1, that is minus 12, T2 is minus 5, and T3 is 2. In this way we can write the so many terms. If you want to write, you can write T4, no problem. So here we can add T4, that is T4 is equal to 9, and so on. So here we have to find out the given term is an AP or not. So to find out the term AP, we have to use the formula, the differences of the term, that is D is equal to T2 minus T1. If we can substitute this term, that is T2 is here minus 5 and T1 is minus 12. So when we calculate this value, that is minus 5 is as it is and minus minus become plus. So here we are getting answer, that is 7. So it means the value of D is here 7. Let's move on for the next term, that is the differences of the next two terms, that is T3 minus T2. So here T3 is 2 and T2 is minus 5. So minus as it is and minus 5. So here we are getting 2 plus 5, that is 7. So hope you clear about it. When we are taking the four terms differences, we are getting the common difference, that is 7. So therefore it is an arithmetic progression. The sequence is an arithmetic progression. So let's move on to find out the 20th term. How to find out? When we have the question like to find out the 20th term, students, we have the formula to find out any term, that is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. Clear? So here we have to find out 20th term. It means in the place of term, the value of n is here 20. Yes, 20th means number, term. So 20th term, that is initial number is here. Initial number is A is T1, T1 the value is minus 12 plus the value of n already have 20, so 20 minus 1, and the difference we got it here, that is difference is 7. So when we are going to calculate this, minus 12 as it is 19 and 7. So here 12 as it is and 19 into 7, so let's go for the rough calculation. That is, so 7 9s are or 9 7s are any multiplication you can take. 63, 7 as it is, 7 plus 6, that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here we are getting the term 133. Let's move on the minus of 12 here. So minus of 12. So 3 minus 2 is 1, 2, 1. So here we are getting 1, 2, 1, the term T20. So it means students, here we are getting the term T20 place, the value is placed, that is 121. So it means in the sequence, in the place of 20, the value 121 is placed here. So this is the solution of question number 2. So here we have question number 7. The question number 7 is the 11th term and 20th term of an AP are 16 and 19 respectively. So here we have to find out 40th term of an AP. So let us understand what does it mean. It means here we have the 11th term and the value of 11th term is 16 and the value of 20th term is also here 29. And here we have to find out the 40th term value. Clear? So first student, the term formula initially we can write that is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in this formula we have the term 11. As you know very well, term it means we can take here t and 11th is nothing but the n. Always remember. So the term as it is and n is 11 and the value is a plus the value in the place of n, that is 11 minus 1 d, and the value of the term 11 is 16, that is 16 into a plus 10 into d. So here we are getting the first equation, because here we are not having the value of a and here we are not having the value of d, so we are not going for the next step. So let's move on for the next condition. The 20th term value is 29. So let's put on the 20th term, because here the term that is t and 20th is n, that is t 21 a plus 21 minus 1 into d. In the place of 21 the value is 29 initialized here, and that is 20 into d, that is equation 2. Clear? So here we are getting 1 and 2 equation. So when we are solving this to 1 and 2 equation by simultaneous method, so here we are getting the value of maybe a or the value of d. So let's go for the next step. So here I am taking first step equation 1, that is 10d, and next is 29 a plus 20d. Then after, as you know very well, here what we have to do, we have to go for the next condition, that is next condition, it is 29 here. So as you know very well students, here we are having the same sign, and in simultaneous equation we are not supposed to operate the same sign, so here we are using the minus sign and minus sign. So plus the a is converted here minus, and this one is plus a, so plus minus get cancel out, and here we are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. So you're subtracting equation 2 from equation 1. So 20 minus 10, that is minus 10d, because the value of 20 is here now the value, the sign is minus. And here we are getting, that is 29 minus 16. It means minus 9 plus 6, that is 3. 2 minus 1, 1. And 29 is having minus sign. So hope you clear about the simultaneous equation term. So here minus get cancel out. In this term the minus get cancel out. So when we cancel this minus sign, so in the place of d we are getting, that is 13 by 10. And we can also write this term in the point, because this is present in the fraction form. So we can write in the point form, that is 1.3, the value of d here. So here the d is 13 by 10, and now we have to substitute this value in any of the equations. So here I am taking the first equation, that is 16 is equal to a plus, that is 10d. So in this equation when I am substituting this d value, that is 16 is equal to a plus, and in the place of d, that is 10. So here what I did, substituted d is equal to 10 in equation 1. Then we get, and next step is here, you can write this step is initial here also. 10 get cancel out, 16 is equal to a plus 13. So here we are getting the value of a is as it is, so a is here as it is, 16 minus 13. So here we are getting a is equal to that is 60 minus 13, that is 3. So the value of A is 3 here. So here students, we are getting the value of D, that is 13 by 10. The value of A is 3. And in this question we have to find out the 40th term. It means here we have to find T41. Clear? So as you know very well, the term formula A is A plus n minus 1 into T. So here we have to find out T41 is equal to the value of A is 3 in the place of n, that is 41 minus 1, and the value of D is 13 by 10. So T41, that is 3 plus 40, 30, 10, and here the cancellation, and by 10 ka formula, 10 ones are 10, 10 fours are 40, that is 3 plus 4 into 30. So here we are getting, that is T41, 3 plus and 13 fours are, that is 52, as you know very well. If you want to go for the rough calculation, you can use, that is T41 is 55. So it means here we are getting the term 41 value is 55. So here we have the solution of this question, students, and here we are getting the term 45, the value is 55, because in this question the term T11 value is given, that is 16, and the next term is 20th value is 29, and T41 value is 55 is here. So here we have question number 8. So in this question, we have to find out the term of minus 151. So let us understand the question. The sequences are given here, that is 11, 8, 5, 2 and so on. And this sequence is nothing but AP. Which term is number 151? It means, here student, this question is exactly opposite of question number 7 what we did. In that question we have to find out the term 41th value. Now here the value is present, we have to find out the term. Which term? So here we have the sequences. In the sequences, the first term, that is also known as an initial term, and it is denoted by A, is 11. The term T2 is here 8, and term T3 is here 5, and term T4 is here 2. So first we have to, in this question we have to find out the term. When we have to find out term, always students remember we have to use the term formula, that is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. So when we have the term and we have to know if this term is AP or not, so we have to use the formula, that is D is equal to differences, because for the AP we have to find out the given sequence differences are constant or not, that is T2 minus T1. The value of T2 is 8, T1 is 11. So here the value is 8 minus 11, that is minus 3. So here the value of D is minus 3. Clear? Then after, here we have that D is equal to T3 minus T2. So the value of T3 is 5, T2 is minus 8. So here the answer is again minus 3, that is T is equal to minus 3. So hope you are clear. Both the differences are constant, so it is an AP. The given sequence is an AP. So first we can write it is an AP. So this much question has been clear here. Now what we have to find out, which term is 151. So let's move on for the term 151, that is here in the 151. It means we have to find out the term. The formula is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. So here Tn, so Tn value is minus 151, because we don't know the term value but we know the value of that term. It means we don't know the term but we have the value here. and the a, that is initial term, it is already given 11, and the n we don't know, but we have already got the value of d, that is minus 3 here. So after taking the calculation of this condition, that is minus 151 as it is, here it is 11. When we simplify this bracket, that is minus plus here minus 3n, minus minus become plus here, and here we are getting minus 151 and 11 as it is, plus 3 minus 3n. Here what I did, I took initially the constant term together and the variable term is one side. Then here I simplified the constant term first, that is 11 plus 3, that is 14 minus 3n. So here now what will be the next step? The constant term should be one side and the variable term should be another side. Then after minus minus become plus, as you know very well. So let's go for the rough calculation. 151 minus 14. So that is 5, 6, 1. 165. So here we are getting minus 165. As you know very well students, minus minus become plus. But the term 151 is having the minus sign. So that's why we are keeping here minus sign. That is minus 3n. And as you know very well, minus minus become minus minus side in equal side will get cancelled out, and 3n is equal to 165. So your n is equal to 165 by 3. The value of n is here 3 ones are 3 5s are 15, and here 3 5s are 15. It means here we are getting the value of n is 55. It means the term here we are getting the term 55. So that is the term 55 is value of minus 151. So the n is nothing but the 55th term. We can also write in this way. So hope you are clear about it. How to find out the term condition when we have the value. So this is the solution of this question. So here we have question number 9. In this question, that is the natural numbers from 10 to 25 is given. And in this natural number, we have to find out the numbers are divisible by 4. So let's go for the solution. So this 10 to 250 numbers are present. So here we are not supposed to write all numbers. We have to write the number which is divisible by 4. So the numbers divisible by 4 is 12, because 4 table we are getting 12, 20, 24, and the last number is 250. So you can see students, the 250 number is not divisible by 5, divisible by 4, because we are getting answer in point, but here in the rough calculation I will show. If I am taking the number 248 divided by 4, so here we are getting the number 62. So hope you are clear about it. The last number is here 62, because inside of 250 number, the 250 is not divisible by 4. The 249 is also not divisible by 4, but 248, that is 4, when we divide 248 divided by 4, that is in the 4 table 24 6 times, and 4 2s are 8, that is 62. The last number here 62. So these numbers are divisible by 4 from this number. So hope you clear about this term, because we are not supposed to write 10 to 250 numbers. We are supposed to write the numbers between these two divisible by 4 here. So let's consider the first term, that is a is equal to t1, that is 12, and the next term, that is T2, that is 12, T3 is 20, T4 is 24, and the last term, that is Tn, is 62. Because students, as you know very well, this is very lengthy term, so we are now supposed to count here. We can write the end term. Then here, as you know very well, we have to find out how many numbers are divisible by 4. So the Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. So in the place of Tn, we can substitute 62. The value of a is as it is 12, and we don't know because how many numbers we don't know. So n as it is, and the value of t. When we take the difference here, as you know very well, it is t. If you want to write somewhere, you can write the value of t is, and here the divisible by 4, so the difference is also constant, that is 4 here. So 62, 12 plus 4n, when we open this bracket, minus 4, and the 62, here this value, that is, when we divide this term, we are getting 62. It means we are supposed to take the last term from the 250, that is 248. So here the value is 248. We are not supposed to write 62. It is the dividend we are getting here. So here we are taking 248 number. From 250, the 248 number is divisible by 4. Clear? So here in the place of 62 also, we can write 248 and 248. Hope you clear about it. And when we go for the calculation of this, we are getting 8, 4n, because 12 minus 4 is 8. And 248, now what will be the next step? As you know very well, we can take the constant term one side and variable term other side. So your 8 and your 4n. Now your answer is 244n. So the value of n is equal to 240 divided by 4. And in the 4 table, we are getting 60. So it means, your students, we are getting the value of n is 60. So here we have the value of n is 60. It means we get from 10 to 25, the 60 numbers are divisible by 4 here. So hope you clear about it, how to go for this type of question. And students, suppose if you want to just find out your answer is correct or not, so you can do one thing in exam. When we have confusion about this type of question, did I get the correct answer or not? So here the value of n is 60. Clear? And here we have the formula. So in the place of n, when you substitute the 60, you are getting 248. If you want to go, I will tell you how to get it. The Tn as it is, a plus n minus 1 into t. So the value of a is, that is 12. Now the n is 60 minus 1, that is t. D is what? 4. So that is 12, and here 59 into 4, and 59, that is 36. And when we go for the addition of this term, 6 plus 2 is 8, 2 plus 3 is 4, and 2 as it is. So it means the value of Tn, here we are getting 248. And you can see here the last term, in the place of term, we are substituted here 248. So in this way, students, you can find out from the solution the question. Did my answer is correct or not? So for this shortcut tips also, you can find out your answer is correct or not. Thank you, students. In the next video, we will meet on the next practice set, that is 3.3.